Hi, everyone. Welcome back to episode 4 of the mini Smart Self Storage podcast series. My name is Nathan. I'm your guest host for today, and I'm here with Rosie.
Hey, I'm Rosie. I'm the Smart Self Storage Regional Property Supervisor for our Southern California locations. And today we're going to talk a little bit about packing since Nathan's a recent college grad.
Yeah, Rosie has a ton of experience in storage, and she's super knowledgeable about the subject. So let's talk some storage.
So, Nathan, let me know what your dilemma is, and I'll figure out how Smart Self Storage can help you with your packing and storage needs.
Yeah, so I'm in kind of a weird transitional point right now. I just graduated college, as Rosie mentioned earlier. So I have my one bedroom in my college apartment that I'm looking to move into a storage facility.
Perfect. Okay, so at Smart Self Storage, we work with a lot of college students that are transitioning for the season, for school, quarter, whatever it may be. And the good thing about us is we're month to month, so you're not locked in for a long term contract agreement or anything. And we also have like your one stop shop. Moving supplies, packing supplies, and a various amount of storage units that you can use and rent from us. So let's start by giving me an idea of how much you'll be needing to store. Um, Furniture, appliances, little knickknacks here and there. So if we can kind of give me an idea with a list, then I can give you an idea of what you'll need.
Okay, here's what I'm looking to store. So I have a full-size bed, a desk, a mini fridge, a dresser, and additionally, I'll need a few boxes to store some of my smaller things, clothes, books, things that nature.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, so I think with what you've mentioned, to get a comfortable size that'll work for you, we can start you off with a 5 by 10, just so you have room to store and move things around. You can always add um, more things to it if need be. What size is the mattress, if I can ask?
It's a full-size mattress.
Full size. Okay, perfect. So the good thing here is we have dust covers for your mattress. I highly recommend you use that, only because it keeps things enclosed and dust free as best as possible. Most of our smaller units are going to be indoors, but you still want to protect your items as best as possible. And then you mentioned you have some small, you need some small boxes for clothing,
Clothes, books, just
Okay.
some little things.
Perfect, perfect. So yeah, we definitely have a variety of sizes. Maybe some medium boxes will work for your needs. For your clothes, if you don't want to like fold it up, I highly recommend getting a wardrobe box. What's nice about those is they're nice and tall, and they actually have a hanging bar, like a metal bar. You can actually hang your clothes on there, and it'll be organized better. So I think that works for your needs.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I have a better idea what unit size I might need, I wanted to ask about the perks that Smart Self Storage offers.
Perfect. Well, some perks that we offer is a moving truck. Well, let's first start in with the move-in process. It's super easy to rent from us. You can go to our website and just move in from there. One of the perks that I was starting to mention is we offer a moving truck for free within a 10-mile radius. It's offered at all of our Southern California locations and some select NorCal locations. So a moving truck will arrive to your location. You will pack the items onto the truck, and then the driver will drive it back to our location. From there, you just unload it and store your items in the storage unit that you rent from us. And with the moving truck, it's nice, it's free, and like I said, it's within a 10-mile radius. So that's a nice perk that we offer there.
Yeah, that's super neat. I'll have to let my friends know about that too.
Yeah, definitely.
However, I don't know exactly how long I'll need my storage for. Is that going to be an issue?
No, not at all. The good thing about us, like I mentioned earlier, we are on a month-to-month basis. We are home of the first year price guarantee. So that means within your first year of staying with us, whether you stay a couple months or the whole duration of the year, you're not going to have to worry about a rental increase within that first year. So that's definitely a huge perk that we offer to all of our tenants here.
Okay, so I have my truck now. I'm ready to get going with the moving process. Do you have any tips or tricks for this process and making it easier and just really genuinely making my items accessible?
Yeah, definitely. So a good tip, let's start with the moving truck. When you're ready to pack your items from your college dorm room and you're ready to load the truck, it's a good idea to put the smaller boxed items in the back of the truck, and then move forward to loading the heavier like furniture pieces towards the door of the bed of the truck. Only because once you unload it at the storage unit, you're going to be putting the bigger items at the back of the storage unit, and then store your smaller items at the front of the storage, so it's easier to access.
Yes.
Okay, does that make sense?
Yes. Definitely.
Okay, perfect. Now let's get to the storage unit. Once our moving truck provides your move to the storage location, it's by appointment only, but we have a lot of dates that are open for that, which is good and convenient. And again, it's free, which is nice within a 10-mile radius. Once you're at the storage facility, you can start packing your items. What I would do first is store the mattress at the back of the storage unit, your bigger items. You want to tape down any drawers just so they don't come flying open as well. And that also secures it from dust and things like that as best as possible. For the mattress, you want to stand it upright, vertical, to make sure that you get as much space and use out of the storage unit as possible. And then your smaller furniture pieces can go right in front of the bigger furniture pieces. So you're going to work your way from large to small in the storage unit, so it's easily accessible. And think of things that you'll need access to, your clothes, any books, any things like that. Then you put those up front, so it's easy to access once you open the storage unit.
Definitely, yeah. On that topic, I know you just talked about some mistakes people make, but I want to ask what other mistakes people make, because this is my first time using storage, as I've mentioned, so I really want to learn from the past mistakes that people have made.
Yeah, smart question. So a lot of people store things by mistake that they actually need. So that's the one common thing that we'll see a lot of. They coming back, they got their storage unit, they come back and they'll like scrounge over like their boxes and things that they work so hard to organize and store away, just to get their phone charger, their lock for their unit, some important documents that they'll need access to. So it's good to, again, have those items at the ready. Make sure you're not packing everything at the last minute, so you're not rushing and accidentally storing things that you actually need firsthand, that are essential to you, any medications, anything like that should not be stored. Also, one big thing that people tend to store sometimes and forget is perishables. We absolutely cannot have anyone storing any perishable food items, pantry items, even if it's in a box or sealed. As long as it's edible, that's not going to be allowed to be stored, or any liquid or flammable items. So that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, thank you. That's all really good to know. So let's say I lent some of my furniture to my other friends who are moving. Could I downsize my unit if I need to?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is a smart move, no pun intended. So our team is amazing and can help with any of your storage needs. They can help you transition to a smaller size, larger size, whatever you may need. Our reviews speak for themselves, so they're an amazing team. And don't even hesitate to ask for a bottle of water for them.
Great. That's great.
Nathan, you've been a great guest host. I hope that all the information and tips I've provided help you with your packing, moving, and storage needs. Let me know if you need help with anything else.
Yeah, thank you, Rosie. I really appreciate all your help today. Your tips were super, super helpful for me. Honestly, before this, moving was really daunting. I was really nervous about just the little things and just how to handle them all, but it's actually a pretty simple process, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And at Smart Self Storage, we're here to help with all your storage needs. Visit our website if you have any questions or need tips, or just to research our various sizes that we offer. We're always here to help. So with that, I'm looking forward to our next episode.
Yeah, and thank you all for listening to today's episode of the mini Smart Self Storage podcast series. We'll see you all next time.